Hello, church. Now we are in our final week of our 40 days of power. We have looked at the power we have as children of God. We've looked at the power of prayer, the power of the one in us, the power of our faith in action. And on Sunday, Mark looked at the life dedicated to seeing Jesus. He spoke about Simeon and Anna in the temple who dedicated their lives to seeing Jesus. And when they did see Jesus, they recognised him because they were looking, because they were seeking to see him. Are we seeking Jesus in our lives, to see him, to see his hand in action? Are we dedicated to seeing a move of God amongst our friends, our family, our church? Now, Jesus, before he left this planet, he gave us the Great Commission, which we can read in Matthew 8, starting at verse 18, where it says, "Then Jesus came to them and said, 'All authority in heaven and on earth have been given to me. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, and teach them to obey everything I have commanded you. And surely I am with you always to the very end of age.'" Here Jesus is. He has been to the cross for us. He has given his all. He has died on that cross so that you and me could know forgiveness. He has overcome. He's been in a place of victory. He overcame death. He rose 3 days later, conquering all. And now he stands before us saying, "I have all authority and power in heaven has been given to me. And now I'm telling you, it's your turn." In other words, you now have the power, the authority to go into all this world, to tell them about Jesus, to tell them about what he has done, the difference he can make, to bring people to a place where they make a decision to follow Jesus for themselves. And then they go on a journey and discover more about him. But is our life leading people to make decisions about Jesus? Are our words showing people the love of God? Are our actions showing people that there is a God that loves them, that is faithful? How we act in different situations says a lot about us. So when we're frustrated, when things don't go our way, when they might seem unjust, are we still representing Jesus in those times? Because that is when people will notice. Now, it can be tough, it can be a little bit scary to actually go out and tell people, "Hey, have you heard about Jesus? Let me tell you about what he's done for me." But if we turn to Luke 10, verse 19, it says, Jesus speaking, I've given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions, and to overcome all powers of the enemy. Nothing will harm you." In other words, you have all the authority that we can overcome the trials that come our way. The things that might seem to be there to harm us, we can overcome, we can conquer because of what Jesus has done, because of the power and authority that we have in his name. So church, I encourage you to go out into all this world and make disciples. Tell your families, tell your friends, tell your neighbours about what he has done for you. Bring it up in conversation. Look to see Jesus. Look to see what he is doing. To have testimonies about how he's helped you overcome, how he's helped you supply, whatever it may be. And then tell people about it. You have a voice that can make a difference when you tell people about the amazing works of Jesus Christ. He is still working today, and our world needs to see that. So let's dedicate our lives, dedicate them to seeing Jesus in 2023, to seeing him move in our lives and in our church so that we can go out into this world and tell people about it. Now, this Thursday, we are meeting at 7 o'clock for our prayer meeting. It's going to be the last one of this month. And I want to encourage you to come along because we will be praying for the streets around our church, for the streets that you live in. We are going to be praying for our community. We are going to be praying for opportunities to speak out, to act out for Jesus. That as we dedicate our lives to him, that we then rise up and we show this world who our God is. Are you up for it, church? Are you up to fulfilling the Great Commission, to go into all this world and tell people about our God? Because we have the power, we have the authority, and Jesus is with us till the end of day. He promises it. He's right here with us, so we can and will do this. So join us on Thursday if you can. If not, we will see you on Sunday. But let's dedicate ourselves to seeing Jesus in 2023 and rising up in the power that he's given us to go out into this world and make a difference. God bless you, church. Hopefully I'll see you Thursday.